Hello and welcome to our new podcast. I'm your host Sepe, and today we are excited to talk about one of the most universal and expansive issues: social media. Joining me in the panel are Parsa, Amir Ali, and Mohammad Jalal. We'll be discussing all the related information regarding this issue, so stay with us. As you know, social media refers to online platforms and apps that allow people to create, share, and interact with content and each other. Examples include sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where users can post updates, photos, videos, and engage in discussions. So, actually, the first question that I want to ask you is that what does social media mean in more technical terms?
Can I go first?
Go ahead. Sure.
If you want to discuss what social media means, technically, social media is a place for sharing our knowledge and experiences with other people. A place that we can learn, teach, communicate, and even fight for our beliefs. In some cases, you can meet someone new and make friends. But the key thing that you should always remember is not believing everything that you see in social media.
Comment. What about you?
As I strongly agree with Partha, but in my opinion, social media is it's all of the communication platforms cooperating that make uh, exchanging words and information all around the world as easy as possible. Like you said earlier, in some platforms we can upload videos to exchange information. How about you, Amel?
As I strongly agree with you and you, in my opinion, if you want to talk about social media in a more technical term, social media is it's a digital technology that helps us communicate and share ideas and data through a virtual network. And it can be quite useful sometimes, although it has some negative sides into it. It depends on how we use it. Can you continue?
Well, thank you for your detailed answers. It was very inclusive. As you know, all social media is a multi-layered and complicated issue. In fact, it obviously includes both positive and negative aspects. Now, I wonder, how do you look at this phenomenon? What do you think about the positive and negative aspects of it?
Do we all agree to start with advantages too?
Yes.
Yeah, good idea.
We all know everything has some advantages and obviously some disadvantages too. This also applies to social media. Using social media comes with countless benefits, such as focused interactions and collaboration, getting informed about the news of the day, and we can use social media as an extensive storage space. And another advantage that comes with using social media is that we can send and receive information more efficient. What about your opinion?
Well, I agree with you. It was so technical and good. But if I want to add something to it, you can watch and use social media as an engagement tool for yourself because it has a lot of user generated data that it most of the time lends itself for engagement. For example, you can watch a unique video that you like in social media or a football match from 10 years ago. And it can be quite interesting and awesome to use and enjoy. What about you, Jabal?
As I strongly agree with both of you, my favorite advantage of the social media is that you can at least find something that is relatable and enjoyable for you, and that thing applies for everyone that uses social media. Such as you can you can be a gamer and you're quite having a difficulty to pass a stage in a game. You can find a video that solves your problem, or you are cooking at your home and you can search and find a video about the food you are cooking at dinner or any meal throughout the day. What about you?
Well, actually, I agree with you all, guys, but In my opinion, the most positive aspect of social media is the ability to connect people. These platforms break down geographical and social barriers, allowing people to stay in touch with friends, family, colleagues across the world. Well, till now, we mainly focus on all the positive and shining aspects of social media. But what do you think about the negative and challenging sides?
Can I go first?
Sure.
I want to talk about an advantage of the social media first, and that is the freedom of speech. One of the disadvantages that roots from freedom of speech is that you can easily spread misinformation about other people. Like you are a famous person and you're like musical industries, and someone easily can accuse you falsely, and this may ruin your reputation and your career as well. How about you, Amir?
Well, I agree with you. It was a very good fact that you mentioned. But as we all know, we have to keep that in mind. Although social media has a lot of good and positive aspects into it, we should know that if we use it too much and get addicted to it, it can cause us so many harmful and dangerous parts. For example, we are drinking water. Drinking water is good for your health. But if you keep doing that, keep drinking, it can cause death to us. And it's the same thing as social media. For example, you are attached to a friend group in social media. If you keep communicating in the internet with them, you won't go out, you won't exercise, you won't spend time with family, and it can cause both physical and mental damages to you. But besides those, we have to know that there are some outsider dangers in social media. For example, there are so many dangerous people out there trying to hack your account, steal your data, and use it against you or for themselves and make some benefits from them. For example, let's mention that they can hack your account and they found a very embarrassing picture of you. They can blackmail you and use it against you and charge you money or even your credit card. Can you continue,
Yeah.
please?
Thank you for your comments. That was nice comments. What about you, Corso?
As I said, social media has countless advantages, but its disadvantages outweigh its benefits. For example, you're using a VPN. When you're using a VPN, there is a slight chance that you might get hacked. But getting hacked is not the only threat that you have when you're using social media. There is cyberbullying, scam, and cyber abuse too. But not all problems come from someone messing with you. Addiction, mental disorders, negativity, promoting anti-values, and a lot more problems downsides of social media.
Okay. Thank you all for joining me into the panel. It was very deep and inclusive discussion. And also thank you for watching us. Please support us on Instagram and YouTube. God bless you and bye.